A long and busy weekend for the Westpac rescue helicopter with multiple separate incidents. 2 on Saturday, deployed for a man with an activated EPIRB and to search for a group who police say ventured out without food or warm clothing.
Making sure that you've got your thermals, your warm jacket, your rain jacket, adequate footwear and a bit of food. Just even then simple things like making sure that you've got your phone.
I know what you're thinking. How could I even think about doing this again after what happened last time? And I get it. But what you got to realise is, although the state emergency crew stated I was well prepared, I'll be the first to admit that I wasn't. Without a backup navigational device and no sun expected the next day, I had no way of telling which direction I was walking in. I had to make a tough decision not to deepen the problem and further risk the lives of whose help I desperately needed. But you see, it's moments like this that bring me back to the poem that I shared with you in my first video, the poem about risk, part of which reads, "The people who risk nothing, do nothing, have nothing, are nothing, and become nothing. They may avoid suffering and sorrow, but they simply cannot learn to feel and change and grow and love and live. Chained by their servitude, they are slaves. They have forfeited their freedom. Only the people who risk are truly free." And I feel like this poem, in a way, has been the essence of this channel. I've learned a huge lesson. I hope we can all learn from this experience. But I'll be damned if I let a simple mistake like losing my phone get in the way of me trying again. So with that said, let me officially introduce you to the Fincham track, or as it was originally known, the Crotty track. Crotty was a mining town located on the west coast of Tasmania. It was established in 1901 and in its peak housed up to 700 inhabitants. The town was to be a smelting town for the company North Mount Lyell Copper Co. Its poor smelting quality soon became redundant, and after a few short years the township practically became deserted. The track which leads from there was used by early explorers as a western access to the Frenchman's Cap. Early accounts of the track describe the vegetation as such. Bowera meets overhead, preventing all visibility, and packs, feet, clothing entangle themselves in the wild riot of confusion on all sides. The terrific exertion and expenditure of energy involved in negotiating such obstacles with undergrowth tangling one's feet and overgrowth catching one's pack have to be experienced to be believed. Every muscle in one's body is brought into full play, and one marvels at the resilience and adaptability of the human frame to stand such a racking strain. When the town became submerged by the hydroelectric scheme, all signs of Crotty disappeared, and the track now takes on the name of the Fincham track from the mountain in which it skirts around. In 1980, a hut was built by the Hydroelectric Commission on the banks of the Franklin River for the anticipated production of the dam. But on July 1st, 1983, a High Court vote 4-3 ended the dam's construction. The Franklin River was spared, and the hut remained. A quick search of the track brings up to date its dire condition and is noted as practically impossible. With the help of an old map, I was able to trace the trail of the track onto my phone as a guideline. With my previous efforts, I estimate it will take 2 days to get to the hut and 2 days to get back out. This time I'll be taking a GPS with a two-way satellite messenger, some updated sleeping gear, a map, and of course, a trusty old compass.
It's time for us to change. So shake my hand, for it's too late. Chalk it up now.
Today's been insane. It's like the gnarliest thing I've ever done, for sure. I've just pulled in here and set up camp. And yeah, it gets really gnarly from here. There's a kind of a horseshoe bend in the hill here, and then it goes up and gets kind of button grassy or whatever. So I'm camping out here tonight next to the river. Apologise for the shit quality. This is all going to be filmed on my phone because I lost my GoPro when I was bush bashing. It fell out of the clip. Like, I've walked 1,000 Ks, I reckon, with that GoPro on the same spot in my backpack, and it came out pretty much near where my phone came out. I don't know, there's some weird like Bermuda Triangle stuff going on there. Alright, so here's where I'm at with it. You can see down here 510 meters. These are just kind of like, I don't know, check marks or something that the device kind of saved. I've still got a while to go. I think somewhere around here in the middle of the screen is where the Raglan range connects up with the Fincham track. And I don't know for sure, but I think that it's quite a wide track from there onwards. And then the Fincham hut is somewhere down in the middle of the screen. Tomorrow is going to be really gnarly, and I know that as each day goes on, my stamina will drop. So I'm kind of tossing up whether I should walk out along the Raglan range, which is probably at least double the distance, but if it's an old four-wheel drive track, I should be able to smash it. Like, doing this again is, I don't really feel like it. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just know on like day 3 and day 4, I'm gonna be, I don't know, just exhausted and put myself at risk of injury or something like that. So I'll go to the hut tomorrow, spend the night there, and on the way there, I'll check out this Raglan range track, and if that looks better than this, I'll probably leave that way. What a morning. I had a pretty good sleep, but it's really cold. I'm just about to start packing up now. I'll have some brekkie, and then I've got to go to war for the rest of the day. And I just went to set up my little tripod thing, and the head snapped on it for the phone. So just to make matters even better, oh, far out. It's never easy. Never, ever easy. It's always one thing after another, and that's what kind of scares me with this. Having run into trouble before, I just always have that in the back of my mind now, like, what happens, you know, if I really do get hurt, or, yeah, anyway.
Okay, fine, maybe I'm just a little nostalgic, 'cause the memories are flooding my mind, maybe I can't stop it. I know I said I wouldn't call, but I'm breaking my promise, 'cause the memories are flooding my mind, maybe I can't stop it. Oh, I felt weak tonight, 'cause I caught myself not being caught up with the times. Strangely, you and I crossed the finish line, but big hearts move slow, get left behind, lying next to someone else. But sometimes I still remember what you said and how it felt. Okay, fine, maybe I'm just a little nostalgic, 'cause the memories are flooding my mind, maybe I can't stop it. I know I said I wouldn't call, but I'm breaking my promise, 'cause the memories are flooding my mind, maybe I can't stop it. Whoa, I can't stop it. Whoa, I can't stop it. side. This giant hole, this stupid quicksand life of mine. I guess I can let go, even though I've tried. But it'll stay here with me till the day I die, lying next to someone else. But I'll always remember what you said and how it felt. Okay, fine, maybe I'm just a little nostalgic, 'cause the memories are flooding my mind, baby, I can't stop it. I know I said I wouldn't call, but I'm breaking my promise.
It's easier.
'Cause the memories are flooding my mind,
under.
baby, I can't stop it. Whoa, I can't stop it.
This, one after another. Fucking hell. Good man. Look at the state I'm in. It's terrible. Absolutely saturated. I'm beyond buggered. It's really hard to film how gnarly this trek has been, because without the GoPro, everything's just so hands-on. Like, it's all climbing, it's all crawling over scrub. I thought when I found the start of the four-wheel drive track, which comes in from the Raglan Range, I thought, yep, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be wide track, but nah. Because of the wheel marks, it's created like puddles of sludge, and the scrub and the reeds and cutting grass, everything's just overtaken it. So it's actually probably worse walking on the road or trying to follow the road than it is like going up a little bit higher and getting some drier ground. It's under a canopy. All right, I'm going to get this fire going. Try and dry off. Electricity. Whoa, what? No way, I'm never going home. Every one of these recent diary entries are all either rafters or people coming in and doing servicing via helicopter. I can't find much about walking. M. Costello, walking out from Franklin after holding kayak, going to Darwin Dam on Fincham's track. Lost track and have to return to stay the night. We'll try to walk out again tomorrow. Leaving again to walk out to Darwin Dam. Track is severely overgrown. Set off EPIRB. Helicopter arrived. In 2017, there was a party of rafters who had 2 helicopter trips in 2 days. Firstly with an injured lady, and then the boys attempted to walk out the following day and couldn't do it. She's roaring now. So what have we got in the pantry then? These could be alright. Expire 2018. might give them a crack, or mega-rangs. Expired 2018. Not bad, not bad. Holy shit. She dirty. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Where am I? All right, I'm down here. Now, about 3Ks up, there was a intersection, and I marked that on my phone. I can't show you at the moment. But from that intersection, about a couple of Ks up, is this track here. Now this track here is the Raglan Range, and this, I'm pretty sure, is for an old four-wheel drive track. That's not to say that it's going to be any easier than this one, but I'm thinking tomorrow I might go and try and find this. I'm pretty sure once it gets up past this 600 meter part, it's all on a ridge, and ridges are dry, and button grass does not grow on ridges, neither does cutting grass, and neither does a lot of scrubs. This is going to be a gnarly amount of walking. I think it's probably like 30 Ks following this up. But I've got the satellite phone. I can let people know what I'm planning on doing, and I'm thinking about exiting via out the Raglan. The only thing is, I don't think there's any water on this track. Looking at the elevation, there can't be much water. So I'm almost gonna have to take those empty water bottles, fill them up here, and just go for it, I guess. It's gonna be extra weight, but I reckon it might be easier than coming out the way I came in. Blister there. A real nasty one. Tonight's gonna be the best sleep of my goddamn life. I found this on the wall. Raglan Range track. And the sign says very, very bloody steep. Is it there? But I know there's a 600 meter climb to get onto the range. I'm not worried about that. I'm just hoping that I can find the bloody track. I imagine that it'll be kind of similar to the Devonport gold mine. Track that leads in there. But that still gets used, you know, from like quad bikes, and yeah. I don't reckon this Raglan Range track's been used for probably 30 years or more. I don't know. But I gotta give it a crack.
I know a love that keeps me calm in the storm. Keeps the blood inside of me warm. Wherever I go, it never leaves. Like a suitcase of memories.
I know love that's stronger than I am. It beats me up and keeps me trying.
It might not look that bad, it might just look like grass, but that sits about 4 feet high above the actual ground.
Times when it rains on you, I'll be the life that you can hold on to. And on the day when I turn to dust, I hope you know just how much I love you. out in the eyes. Helps me see beyond boundaries and lines. Unveils a better side of me. Sometimes it's all I need. I remember backpacking by the water, late days, I see the bottom. Free falling to words from the 90s over fire pits. Through scattered words and no mistakes. I hope you heard what I meant to say. There will be times
blast
when
up
it
here.
rains on you. I'll be the life that you can hold on to. And on the day when I turn to dust, I hope you know just how much I love you. This love I found, life's greatest lesson. In my wake, hope it leaves an impression. What has been paves the road for what's to be. With every step I take, I'll let it lead. I remember backpacking by the water, late days, I see the bottom. Free falling to words from the 90s over fire pits. Through scattered words and no mistakes. I hope you heard what I meant to say. There will
Crack's
be
going again.
times when it rains on you.
I've got faith it's in
I'll
this
be the
direction.
life that you can hold on to. And on the day when I turn to dust,
Yeah.
I hope you know just how much
Yep.
I
Good.
love you.
400 meters to go to Canyon Creek, and that is the last fuel stop for water, and it is 2:53. So I'm thinking I might make a run for it. I'll fill up the flagon, and then I've got this steep 700 meter climb up onto the mountain range, and there'll be a sunset waiting for me. This is how you know you're getting close to the water. All the fun stuff appears. Canyon Creek. Thirsty flagon. I've got about 5 litres. That'll just about cover my coffee in the morning. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think for potentially the last scrubby part of this whole, whatever you want to call it, it's been pretty forgiving. Like, I can walk up through this. Give it another 2 years. When these bushes come in and cover it up, she'll be done. Almost at the top. Hopefully there's a sick view. I don't know. Can I get a better spot? Probably not. Holy shit. Eagle. Look at him go. He's gone to the top of the tree. He's got the best spot for sunset. I can't believe how still it is up here. When I first got up here, there was like a slight breeze and it's just died off for the sunset. Look at these gators. I don't reckon they've got another K of scrub back in them. The gloves have been totaled too. But they did the job. We all did the job. And now it's time for the reward. A good night's sleep up on here. Epic sunset. Epic sunrise. And then a 15k slug out on top of the range. But I reckon it's going to be pretty easy going, like I thought. And really, doing it this way, I got 2 tracks for the price of 1. It's Mount Fincham over there. So I came in 8k's over that way to Fincham, and then another 7 across. What a freaking journey. Well, I thought it was going to be pretty magic. This is a little bit beyond that. Perfect.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful.
Let's get
You
this.
were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days. These days, these days.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it
That
ain't
looks pretty gnarly.
pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't
Big
pretty when you're trying to move on.
Oh, yeah. I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days.
Cigarettes in the ashtray, reminiscing on those past days. I thought you didn't know my last name, but that changed. And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down. And every once in a while, I start texting, write a paragraph, but then I delete the message. Think about you like a pastime. I could cry you a river, get you baptized. Or I wasn't ready to act right. Used to always think I'd get you back right. They say that things fall apart. We were gonna move to Brooklyn, you were gonna study art. Love is just a tool to remind us who we are, and that we are not alone when we're walking in the dark.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest.
made it back to the Lyell Highway around 3 p.m. when my good mate and local Queenstown legend Muzza was waiting patiently for me in a warm car with a 6-pack of beer. All in all, it was an amazing 4-day experience, and one of which I'm sure I will never forget. So before I say rot in peace to this dark, mysterious, hauntingly scary, but oh so beautiful track, let me just say, I'm pretty sure the last person who walked the Fincham track made it.
I said, hey, you, perfectly on cue at the end of the night. As I recall, I said, hey, babe, when you walked my way, you caught me on fire. Save me the time.
I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for your ongoing support of the channel. The last 18 months has been a blast, but it's not over yet. With the help of Australian designer Joel Pringle, I've come up with the logo, and I'm going to be making merch. If you like the design, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check out the range of products. Don't forget to click Shop All Products to explore which items are available with each logo. All revenue from this weekend's sales will be donated to the Westpac Helicopter Rescue Service for their ongoing commitment in keeping our walkers safe. Alright guys, that's it for now. Until next time, stay safe and...
So shake my hand for it's too late.